We keep it really simple around here, and I always talk about my 3 bare bones aspects of change management. Of course, there are more in-depth methodologies and frameworks like ProSci that you can use to really build out a robust change management process, but I also know that that's not a reality in every company. And I truly believe that these 3 things will help every single company, big budget, big team, or not, be more effective with the way that they manage the people side of change. Up one, and arguably one of the most important things that you will do as a part of your digital transformation, is setting your vision for where you want to take the company and why it's critical. The why behind a change cannot be overestimated. And the why needs to be broad enough that everybody in the organization can attach to it, but specific enough that it helps them be able to drive towards their what's in it for me statement. Every single person that's being impacted by a change needs to understand why they should be adopting it. And if you can't do that, you probably shouldn't be making the change in the first place. Once you've established that vision and have a why for people to attach to, you have to continue to communicate that why, as well as everything in between that's happening as a part of whatever kind of change you're managing. You have to share the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between so that your team can actually attach to making this change a reality. We've all heard the horror stories of people that are like, yeah, I didn't know a new system was coming until the day it was implemented. Or I heard about a project at its kickoff and then I never heard anything again and it never got off the ground. And so why would I believe that anything is going to happen moving forward? When communication breaks down during a change, that's when we start seeing things like resistance or that lack of belief that transformation is going to actually happen, fear associated with what it means for people's jobs, confusion, the list goes on and on. Communicate and always bring back that why into your communication strategy. And then the last piece is celebrating the small wins along the way, especially if you're talking about something like a large software implementation. We're in it for the long haul. And to keep people motivated to be in it for the long haul, you have to recognize the work that they're putting in every single day to make the magic happen. Part of that recognition is doing things like making sure that they have people to help backfill their day job if they're really focused on a transformation, making sure that they've got the right resources and partners in place to actually make it happen. And strictly just acknowledging the work that your team is doing and telling them that they're doing a good job and you appreciate what they're putting forward. When you start to do these 3 things and be thoughtful about including the why, communicating, and keeping your team motivated, all of a sudden your focus goes from being exclusively on the digital part of transformation to being people-centric. It doesn't have to be overly complex to work.